Hey everybody, my name is Brandon Scott and welcome to the Fandom Pastor, which can be found on our YouTube channel, Facebook page, or podcast. The Fandom Pastor is for all of us who love our fandoms and our faith. Fandoms are anything that somebody has a deep love for. Harry Potter, Broadway musicals, cult films, to name just a few. Join the Fandom Pastor as we see how God is connected to it all. And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.
Hey all, this is Pastor Brandon with our next episode of the Fandom Pastor. We are continuing our series on the Rogue Gallery, the bad guys of the Batman comics series. And the clue from last time was this character is quite the enigma. Now, you may have guessed that this character we're talking about is the Riddler. Even his name, Edward Enigma, is kind of a pun itself. He debuted in October of 1948 in Detective Comics. He's definitely one of the more recognized of the Rogue Gallery, along with, the Joker and Penguin and Catwoman. Now, we do know that Riddler is not much for fighting. He usually goes down pretty quickly when he has to get in an actual physical confrontation with Batman, although he has improved and he has been known to use some gimmicky weapons based on question marks or riddles or things like that. But honestly, he's more about the intellectual challenge. He likes to challenge Batman. Um, Brain to brain. And it's usually during these confrontations, Batman has to prove that he actually deserves the title of world's greatest detective. Now we know that we are called to intelligence or called to knowledge. In fact, the book of Proverbs talks about knowledge a lot, but always focuses on the fact that it comes from God. Proverbs 2:6 says, "For the Lord gives wisdom. From his mouth comes knowledge and understanding." The problem is, very often we don't use it correctly. So, not only, if you notice in the scripture, not only do we gain knowledge from God, but we also need to go to God for wisdom and understanding to use the knowledge properly. You see, Batman himself not only has a lot of knowledge, he's incredibly intelligent. He studied for years and years and years, not only to make sure that he was um, physically at the top of his game, but also intellectually, so that he could handle everything. So Batman is incredibly intelligent, has a lot of knowledge, but instead of using it for his own selfish gain, like the Riddler does, Batman uses it to help others. So how are we using our knowledge? How are we using our intelligence properly? Are we using it for our own gain, or are we actually using it properly? Are we actually going to God with the understanding that we need to focus? We need to focus our knowledge, our intelligence, all that we have. We need to go to God for wisdom and understanding so that we can focus it properly. Are we doing that? Are we playing the Batman role, or are we playing the Riddler role? So, here's our clue for next time as we continue our series on the Rogue Gallery, the bad guys of the Batman comic series. This character was actually supposed to die in his very first comic book appearance. Thanks, God bless, and have a great day.